Hi everyone, it's Liliana from I'll Be Stitching Forever. Welcome to my Stitch Life Diaries, entry 6. It's May 7th on a Wednesday morning. It is cloudy outside and slightly windy. So I'm indoors and I'm going to record what I did last night. So I worked on Reolis. It's what I chose for my second on-the-go project when I'm traveling. So here's my start. I got his eyes done, and I'm beginning on his nose. It's a middle start. So I've got the T stitched up here, just in case. I always do that, or I try to always do that, is a T for top, so that I know which way is up. I was only going to do like his nose, but as you can see, I ended up doing a lot more. Well, a little bit more. Not a lot more, but a little bit more. And I think he's just so darling. Now to keep myself from working on it and just save it for when I go out on my travels. But I don't know if I can do that, because I was really having a lot of fun last night and I could have just kept stitching on him. But we'll see. I'm gonna put it aside now, and I'm going to pick up a whip, which I will show you here in 1 second. So I picked up my Lion and Jesus whip that I am almost finished with. This is all I have to do is down here a little bit. I think it goes down to maybe here. It's not that far off, so I could finish this if I really wanted to, and I'm gonna try. So tonight I'll be working on Lion and Jesus to see if I can get a finish, and then I'll show you my progress or my finish. Hopefully it will be a finish when I show it to you. We shall see. Okay, I'm back with some progress. Barely noticeable, but I'll tell you what I did. Today, by the way, is May 8th. It's a Thursday. So last night, what I did was I added more of the white stitches on this side and this side. And that's basically what I did, was just worked on the white stitches. And now I have a little filling to do here. Some colored, a little bit of the black and gray color in through there. And then just to show you about how much more I have to do, not that much more, because this part here, I believe, is this part right there. So I have just a little tiny bit more to do here. And then I got this empty spot here that I have to fill in with more white through here, and more white through here, and then I'll be done. So I'm going to try and do that tonight. See if I can finish it, and that would be great if I could, because this one I would like to frame. I believe I'm going to frame it in a black frame. I think it'll look nice, and so we shall see. I just finished having dinner, so I'm ready to sit down and stitch. But before I do that, I'm going to have a snack. This is one of my favorite desserts. It is May the 9th, and I am finished with my Lion and Jesus. So I went ahead and stitched all this down at the bottom, and it's finished. So now all I have to do is figure out how I want to finish it off, which is not easy. I was thinking that I was going to frame it, so I went down to Hobby Lobby. I was looking at the frames, and every frame I picked up and put in there, you know, I was trying it out there at the store. It just didn't look right to me. I just didn't like it. And I tried different colored frames too, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I think I'm going to try something different. I have some acid-free board here, and so I'm going to put my piece on the board, and then I'm going to lace up the back. So I can't do this with one hand. Hold on, I'll be right back. It's not on here straight. It's just to give you an idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to tuck the cloth behind. I'm going to lace it in the back. Centered, of course, it's not centered. This is just to give you an idea of what I'm planning on doing. And then either I'm going to just use it as just to lean it into my decor, my Easter decor, just to lean it against something, or another idea was I went to Hobby Lobby, like I said, and I looked at some of the wreaths, and I found this wreath, and I thought it was a pretty wreath to maybe somehow put it in there like this. I don't know how I'm going to attach it, but I'll figure it out if I decide to do that, to do this. And it would kind of go like this. And I would cut out some of the leaves so it'll show more of the stitching, so it's not covering anything. And maybe do that. I'm not good with fully finishing stuff. I find it really hard for me. I love to do the stitching, but fully finishing something, when it comes to cross stitch anyway, I'm not confident. I just anyway, but I'll give it a try. I'm going to try and see what happens, and then I'll share it with you guys. So another thing I wanted to add was, I know people turn these into flat folds, but that looks hard. That looks too complicated for me, so I'm not even going to try that. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on the board, and then see what happens. See how I feel about it. Okay, so the lacing is done. It is not perfect. Surprise, surprise. I'm not surprised. I knew it wouldn't be. The measurement here is the same on top to the bottom, but on this side it is not. So there's more space here than there is here, just a tiny bit. And then the top is not the same as the bottom, but I knew that even before I started lacing, because it's fine. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use the wreath. So this is my lacing in the back here. I don't know what I'm doing. I've seen tutorials, I have, and you guys make it look so easy, but you know, I tucked in the corners so that it doesn't show. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that or not, or if I'm supposed to cut it somehow. I don't know. But anyway, it's fine. I'm okay, because I don't find that it's fun. I'm sorry for those of you who love to do it. I don't like to lace, and I don't like finishing off my projects, but oh, it is what it is. Yeah, so then I'm just going to go ahead now and figure out how to attach it to the wreath. Okay, it is fully finished. Done. I'm very happy with it. I've got it here now in my craft room, And I think I'm going to leave it here on the wall in my craft room and probably until next Easter has passed, because I am so not going to put this away yet. I'm going to keep it out, like I said, probably until next Easter is done with, and then I'll put it away. But for now, it's going to stay out. I am so happy with it. So this is the end of entry 6 into my Stitch Life Diaries. And I will show you guys this finish again in my next floss tube video, a regular floss tube video. I'll show it and show you how I fully finished it. And I mean, basically, it's all that's left to share is that I tacked it on all corners with a hot glue gun. That's really basically all I did. And it's sturdy enough. It's not going to fall. It's fine. So yeah, that's that. So you guys have a wonderful stitching week or weekend, and I will see you in the next entry.